I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip?
Yes, I did have a few questions first, if you're willing.
I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered.
Okay then, well, have it.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
Better late than never. The Mojave Courier Service never fails, even if it is a few centuries late. So what now? Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Remastered with our, well, personalized rifle. We've got quite a few kills made with it. If you can see the notches, we'll only be adding to that progressively as we go along. Sun is setting on this day, but not before we can do something good, for once. Not often in this godforsaken hellhole of a wasteland that we can do something noble. So let's get going into McCarran. Finally give Morales some justice, whatever little justice we could find out of tragic events that unfolded near the Repcon H quarters. Major.
Still working on that last bounty?
Indeed, indeed. Violet. A bit far off our beaten path, but we'll get to it.
Right.
McCarran. Familiar sight. Think not for the last time. Still have quite a few loose ends to tie around here. So, I think it was upstairs, right? Yes, in the concourse. Yes, this side. At ease.
Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before. But I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
Yeah, that rumor is going around. Ma'am.
Did you start looking for Esteban? I guess my directions could have been better.
Don't you worry about that. I found him. He's on his way back.
They put him in a box? With a flag and all? I hope so. He'd have been proud. You're too good for this rotten town. First kind thing anybody ever did for me in Esteban. You ever need anything, all you need to do is ask. Thank you so much.
Really wasn't all that much. If you ever have a heart to listen to it, I also left his last words.
Hey.
Oh boy. That's just heartbreaking. Okay. Moving on. To better and happier things. Did we have any loose ends with this guy, the smuggler? Hello.
So you're back.
Indeed. Isaac, yes, I remember now. Did say he'll have the extra guns you were requested in the next shipment.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
Really? Huh. Okay, a few caps and another job again, I guess.
You're right. I'm just an under-the-table arms dealer. What could I possibly offer you, a drifting mercenary? Sorry for wasting your time.
Okay. Don't bust my non-existent female balls about it. My avatar doesn't have balls, I don't think. Well, in any case, what's the job?
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Okay, sounds simple enough. I'll get on it.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the Gunrunners. Blake's usually in the main office.
That sounds super shady. Yeah, I can confirm. My real-life balls are very much not represented in this Beretta avatar. Just checking. You never know what combat armor can do to you. Does pump up that adrenaline and testosterone. Well, folks. Okay, so. Again, ma'am. Like I said, if and when you feel up to it, I think you should listen to his last words. You'd be proud of him. Okay, people. Oh, actually, it's the other way we want to go. Let's take the monorail. Back to the strip. Oh, hello there.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I always look like this.
You're back.
Yes, I am. At ease, Lieutenant.
Yep. See you around.
Go right ahead, Trooper.
Much obliged. Though I'm not a trooper. A quick hop to town. And here we are.
Here to meet with the brass?
Actually, yeah, we do have a note from the ambassador. Yeah, to meet him in their offices at the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of Vegas Strip. So, potentially, Trooper, potentially.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yes, it also makes me wish for someone that actually knows how to say the word nuclear. Clear, nuclear, not nuclear. Damn it.
Hey,
You'd think that after a nuclear war that destroyed a civilization in the nuclear age, people should be able to say the word correctly, but apparently not.
Have a nice day.
Patrolling the
Thanks.
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. Okay, let's get our stuff. our oh so heavy and oh so numerous stuff. How much did we transport over? Ouch! Oh, 2 tons! Oh man, that hurts our knees. A bit. Enough to walk. I don't know how exactly, but 2 tons isn't too much for us. Or is that pounds and not kilos? I think that's kilos, right? I'm assuming that's kilos. Come on, come on. Let's push through the pain of carrying 2 tons worth of stuff. And just get to our hotel room. Ugh. So yeah, south side, that way. Yeah, we should go to the embassy at some point. Just...
Hello.
Hello, never mind me, just carrying 2 tons of military equipment over here. Nothing you should be too concerned about. Only enough firepower to destroy the strip 10 times over. Come on, knees. Stairs. Why did we not put in that escalator? Hello there. Hey, Victor.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
See you soon.
Yeah, you too, partner. Ugh, damn it. Crossing the threshold once more. Enter the breach, my friends. Few more feet, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Trust the force of your knees to get to the elevator door.
Where to, partner?
To the suite. Oh boy. Okay, so. Who turned off the lights? There's some lights turned off somehow. Okay. Come on. Come on, you can make it. You can make it. Armor sorted. Yeah, we're growing our collection. Oh yeah, baby. Hell yeah, lots of new stuff. Just have to make sure that there's no unique weapons we're leaving behind. Nope, no, that's not what I meant. Okay, well. Oof. Still lots of stuff. Come on. Oh, I didn't even take the stuff off of you guys. Oh, yeah.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
That's what you're good for.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Come on.
Let's deal.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
You have good and reasonable expectations, my good sir. Let's take all that we can. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I want Lucky back. First things first. Oh, yeah, lots of new stuff. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, all that. Any unique weapons we want to leave around here? Not really, because we probably left them up at the display cases. Okay. In any case, let's go back downstairs to the kitchen. Leave all the foodstuffs and drinks and whatnot. Come on. Actually, wait. Cut down steps. This is really a lot of trouble. But we'll have the biggest stash anyone's ever seen. And once we get good at trading, I mean, we can get some good caps for all this crap. We can probably supply the entire city with weapons and armor and whatnot. So much stuff we've collected all over the place around the Mojave. Come on, knees. Sort beverage. Sort my food. How much weight? Okay, probably just the junk items. I hope. I certainly hope so. Do we have any weapons or? Not much, so yeah. Lots of drugs, but those don't weigh much. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up the stairs, little fella. Come on, Beretta. You know you can do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Lift with your knees, not your back. Come on. Ah, finally. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, well. Now that we have nothing. Oh, actually we can read that book. Maybe we should. We've been carrying that around. Ugh. That's not smart of us. Okay, well. Can certainly use a bit of food. I believe. Everything had time to grow back. It is quite protected around here, I guess. Controlled environment and whatnot. Okay, well. So, what will we need? Does anyone have any stuff left?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh, you do have some stuff left. Ah. We forgot about you, Veronica, it seems. Okay. Well, let's go upstairs. Actually, we can...
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
That we can take, that we can take. I don't know why you're wearing these, but okay. And that we can take upstairs. So, what will we need for our travels? We've got plenty of that, actually. So much food. Let's get a few of these, they're always useful. Agave fruits. Wasteland omelet. Oh, that's really great. Yeah, let's take that. Never know when you can you need to eat some Deathclaw eggs. Beverages. We could use a couple of these babies. Of course, a handful of these. And a few of these. And a couple whiskey for our friend. That is always a need. Yeah, actually, I think I took your whiskey.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need a little bit more than that for a long trip, so let's see. How about 8? More than a dozen should be enough, right?
Let's see what you got.
Take your sleep medicine. Yes. How about... We do have some magazines in duplicate or triplicate or even more than that, yeah. So let's maybe leave one of each behind. Why not? Fixing things. We don't really have... Yeah, we don't really repair many things either, so... Yeah, let's leave that. Last life. These can come in handy, but we don't really need it any more than one at any point, so... Yeah, nice little display. This, I'm guessing, will be for books. Well, while we're here, let's not waste bottled water. Have purified tap water. Ah, that's better. You look quite badass in that. Quite badass. Where's Boone? Or, a little diorama. How quaint. Where is Boone? We did send him back here, right? Didn't we go by him and just didn't see him? Is that possible? Ah! Taking a nap. That's very un-Boone-like. Just softly kicking around like a puppy. Okay, but Boone, my friend. Boone.
Hey.
Hey, we're back.
If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's working with some dog of the Legion. You've got some explaining to do.
Hey. Well, we did go into Caesar's camp, but infiltration sometimes has an entrance fee. I did have to gain their trust to get the chip we needed.
If you want me to stick around, that ends now. I don't care what the reasons are. I will not help the Legion. Ever. Got it?
Yes, I understand that, but now that we have the chip, I don't think we'll need to, ever again go into Caesar's camp. You have my word on that.
All right. But we better not have to have this talk again. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Tough Guy, come on. Lighten up. A little finesse. A little finesse is sometimes needed. Oh crap. Nobody saw that. The maid'll get it. We're also going to need some, maybe anti-venom. No. Maybe we should get some anti-venom, just in case. Not very useful most of the time, but we don't want to be caught without it when you need it. A couple of buff out. Cat eye really isn't all that useful. Doctor's bags, yeah. Fixer. Yeah, again, not useful most of the time, but you never know. Ghost sight. No, Hydra, Jet. Yeah, maybe a couple. If you're in a tight spot, Medics will need more than a couple. Mentats, the same. They sometimes come in useful, and Psycho. Yeah, maybe a couple. Radaway, definitely. And Redex. Rebound. Maybe just the one. Slasher. Yeah. Steady. If we ever have to do some very long range shot with a sniper rifle, maybe. Stim packs. Yeah, okay. Let's have a few of those. And just a couple of these. Turbo. Just the one, I think will be more than enough. Couple of these. One weapon repair kit. I think we're set. So, back to our gear. let's equip ourselves. So let's check. There's are there any unique? No, I wouldn't think so. Actually, we do need a couple of grenades. Yeah, let's get a couple of those. Annabelle, yes, I thought so. You're going in the unique weapon vault. And so are you. Actually, we're going to take one of you and repair. Useful to have an infinite ammo weapon available in a pinch. We haven't gotten ourselves into such a pinch yet, but you never know. Any unique weapons here? No. And oh yeah, I remember that boy. That bad boy over there. Huh, maybe there's an actual spot for unique weapons here even. Huh. Well, we'll think about that later, but for the meantime I want them separate. Yeah, no uniques there. Same over here. We do want to take... yeah, of course, this bad boy. Neither of these, actually. Hunting rifle, that's tempting because that's the best long-range weapon we've got that we can fire with some degree of accuracy. I'm not sure we have any mods for it, though. The sniper rifle isn't in very good condition, and we can't shoot straight to save our lives if we wanted to, so... I'm guessing that's gonna have to stay. Service rifles, yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's take the shotgun. Oh yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, they do have a spot for the unique variants. Interesting. Well, we're gonna need Lucky. Mysterious Magnum, not really, but we're gonna put those in the vault. And we've got the Rat Slayer, but we don't really have a silenced interior use. Not that we're gonna need one, actually. I don't think. Okay, unique weapons vault. What are we gonna leave behind? Annabelle, definitely. This we don't need. Maria, that, and that. This is really heavy to carry around when we're really not that good with energy weapons. That we're gonna repair along with the hunting rifle. So yeah, now we need ammo, of course. Forgetting about that. So gonna use, I'd say, Lucky as our main side weapon. Rat Slayer for distance shots, though I'm gonna repair that hunting rifle. Maybe we have mods for it. I hope we have mods for it. Recharger pistol, caravan, 10 mil. Armor. We want... what do we want? We want our beret and our sunglasses, that's for sure. we also want bounty hunter duster. Yeah, that's the badass outfit we've been wearing. We were wearing before, but actually, yeah, I think we do need to leave that behind for our reinforced combat armor. That's so much better. Recon armor is pretty good also. How does that look on us? Oh, we're not wearing it. With the beret and the glasses. A bit derpy. Kinda looks like a spacesuit. Don't like it that much. Nope. Okay, so let's have the what am I doing? Reinforced combat armor in that case. And let's leave power armor. Yeah, that looks about right. You can stay here. Oh, actually, we can repair our classes with that one. Okay. Let's do that then. And let's repair that with that. And that with that. And that. Excellent. So. Sturdy caravan. In case we need that, but I don't think we will. Okay. Ammo. We're going to need 10, 20 gauge, 5.56, 3.57, 308, pretty much everything. Okay, 3.57. We don't have much of that actually. Might need to go to a merchant to buy some. 10 mil. That's plentiful pretty much everywhere we go. Just have a few dozen of those. 20 gauge. 5.56. Let's have some armor piercing of those as well. And that's it, right? Yep. Okay, well, that took quite some preparation. So, next stop. Maybe we should go talk to Mr. House upstairs. And then go to the Vault Hotel, yeah. And, yeah, go to the south side of the strip, I'd say. Okay.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Yes, thank you, Mr. House.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip?
Yes, I did have a few questions first, if you're willing.
I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered.
Okay then, well. Have it.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
Better late than never. The Mojave courier service never fails, even if it is a few centuries late. So what now? And what does this thing do exactly?
A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. What you see there will help you understand the significance of what you accomplished at the fort.
Okay. What is this place? Huh. Yeah, some sort of secret military facility in the basement.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough.
Yeah.
Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons.
Okay.
Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS.
Oh.
The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Huh. I see. Well, this seems to be where he produces these guys.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
Well, I would imagine so. What now then? And why would you show your hand maybe prematurely like this?
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen.
Nobody's perfect.
I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
Yes, to a degree. What now?
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Right. Well, I do have some questions, though.
What did you want to discuss?
No interests regarding Benny. I mean, I did track him all the way to Caesar's camp.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
My smelly, primate, unwashed, unbathed self. That is rather condescending of you. If you were so focused on efficiency and the next step to progress, you wouldn't waste time talking down to people, would you? Blind to his own faults. Right, so how exactly do you foresee the NCR will defend the dam?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
Right, and your battle plan would be...
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Right, so essentially letting them fight it out and sweep up the remainder, I'm guessing. Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to discuss?
I should let you know that at one point I planted a surveillance device on one of your data terminals down at the casino floor.
Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice?
No.
What else did you want to discuss?
I did think, to a degree, that you would most definitely have some way of at least detecting that. A woman named Emily asked me to do that.
One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. They're curious about me. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the Lucky 38 without my knowing about it. What else did you want to discuss?
Ha! Hubris. Quite the blind sides you've been developing over the centuries, Mr. House. What are your plans for New Vegas once this mess gets sorted?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
Right, and how exactly do you intend to enforce this rightful claim on the city exactly?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
And wouldn't the NCR's army be more than a match for you and the 3 families? Or was the looming threat of the Legion already a concern?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
Yes, you do seem to view things as simple arithmetic, even when they're not. What exactly were the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harness the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
Yes, essentially like a parasite. And you would go to war against them, if need be.
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me, if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
Yeah, so trying to deal yourself a hand as the house, pun intended, and control the tables. Keep control of New Vegas. And what then?
New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
And bringing with them the folly of an altogether not so new but renewed generation. Customers. I would rather describe them as people. You know, humans seeking comfort and security rather than customers seeking luxury, but again, simple arithmetic to you. So, and in the meantime, things would be exclusively of your responsibility, I would surmise.
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows.
Well, as far as I know, the history, it was not the result of democracies that caused nuclear war, but rather dwindling resources exploited by megacorporations such as the one you led. And what's to keep you from abusing power?
My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss?
Right, so an iron fist with a velvet glove, as it were. How appropriately forward-looking and not at all predictable. How history repeats itself. But you do have your quaint quirks. What of these snow globes?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
Yeah, hopefully she'll compensate me and not in the same way she compensates you. Ugh. Well, and all the electricity you plan on getting Hoover Dam, but not just, perhaps. Plans for expansion, maybe.
Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric dam. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough. What else did you want to discuss?
Infrastructure doesn't seem to be in your long-term plans. That's odd for someone so keen on never-ending progress, as you put it. What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
Right, so you saved Las Vegas. How?
By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
Huh. So your preparations involved this, platinum chip.
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Why didn't it arrive on time?
The platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was.
Defending Vegas. How noble of you.
Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived.
Well, that's how you would describe it, at least.
What else did you want to discuss? Goodbye.
Well, well, well. Quite the character, but not so much without flaws. Not with as few flaws as he thinks he presents, but interesting nonetheless. So, what could we work on to improve ourselves so that we don't end up like this poor, wretched fellow? Gun skills would be vital to survive this horrible, horrible post-apocalypse. Perhaps, a bit more in the way of medicine, yes. We should also not fall behind in, Maybe sneak could have been some use in survival skills. Yes, why not? Well, let's head back out.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Yeah. Who turned the lights out? No, not that. This. Yes, so, come along. Who else stayed behind? Where's Boone? Did we lose him again? Maybe. Well, in any case, what a story. What a story that man had. Well, we should go to the south side of the strip, to the Vault 21 Hotel, and also to visit the ambassador at the NCR embassy. They do seem to have quite a lot to tell us or talk about. That could be important. But that is going to be next time. Till then.
Is it time? I'm ready when you are.
Let's hit the...